this event featuring the World Championship bronze medalist team could be one more moment of glory for Germany. Poland will be in lane 8. Skrzyszkowska, fresh off her hurdles victory. Kielbasińska second, Popovic third, and Swoboda, the phenomenal 60-metre runner, will go on their final leg. Italy will go in lane 7. Dosso will be their lead-off runner. She will pass off to Kadari, on to Bongiorni, and then Pavesa will be bringing them home. Male counterparts not able to make their final. The Spanish team that came 5th at the World Championships, Melina Prados to Besto, over to Sevilla, and finally Perez. They're so reliable, this quartet. France go in lane 5. Nafu will be their lead-off runner. She'll hand over to Joseph on the back straight. Parisot will run the final bend, and then Leconte will do her best to bring home glory for France. Defending champions Great Britain and Northern Ireland go in lane 4. Asher Phillip to Lansico, to team captain Nelson, and then finally on to Dina Asher-Smith, silver medalist individually in the 200 metres. And here's Germany, what a roar! Burkhardt will be their lead-off runner, off to Lisa Meyer. She's been brought in, she wasn't at the World Championships. And then Gina Luckenkemper, we were worried that leg injury she sustained at the end of her race wouldn't see her in this final, but she's here. Rebecca Haas as well, another popular athlete in Germany, will bring them home. Belgium have got lane 2. Muhus and Kanzer on the back straight, Vinke round the bend, and Rossius bringing them home. Final team in lane 1. They won this title at home in Netherlands, picked up a silver medal last time round. Seed to Sedney, to Samuel, and then the other Sedney will bring them home. 2 sisters on this team, a special moment for the Sedney household. The top 3 in Berlin 4 years ago. Great Britain, Northern Ireland, the Netherlands, and then Germany. The final of the European Athletics Championships. Burkhardt asks for quiet. Absolute silence, nearly, at the Olympic Stadium in Munich.
Set.
And they are away. Good start from Asher Phillips. She missed the individual event. She tested positive for COVID. She couldn't get involved, so she's fresh. Asher Phillips trying to hold off Burkhardt to her inside. It's a long change over. Asher Phillips has not made the baton. Great Britain, Northern Ireland are out. Germany with Meyer down the back straight. Watch out for the Spanish quartet. They will be technically perfect, and there's a gap between Germany and Spain at the moment. Belgium being given the lead on the graphic on the side of our screen, but Gina Luckenkemper hands over to Rebecca Haas. Rebecca Haas has to slam on the brakes to stay in the changeover zone, but she manages it. Rebecca Haas for Germany, striding away down the home straight. Ava Swoboda pulling Poland all the way back up into the silver medal, and it will be third for Italy. Pavesa looks like she can't believe it. Rebecca Haas straight into the arms of Burkhardt.
Well, once again, an absolutely flying anchor leg from Rebecca Haase. So many individual disappointments this season, but with the baton in her hand, she becomes a transformed athlete. Disaster for the British, on paper the favourites, but once again, like so often in the past, the baton crashes to the ground. But there was no stopping the Germans, and the Poles, despite the best efforts of Eva Swoboda, couldn't catch them. Nevertheless, Poland rewarded with a national record of 42.61. And Italy, where did they come from? They've got the bronze medal, just beating out the Spaniards.
Bongiorni there of Italy running almost a faster 100 metres than she ran in the race when she realised they're confirmed in the bronze medal position. cheers all round. That's Lisa Meyer and Gina Luckenkämper sharing a hug. Gina Luckenkämper clashed to the ground after winning that 100-metre gold individually by smithereens ahead of Mujinga Kimbunji. She's some heavy strapping all over one of her legs. But it is a double gold for Gina Luckenkämper, and Germany improve on their bronze medal from the World Championships to a gold at the European Championships. Poland, national record with a tired squad. Skrzydłowska had just won the 100-metre hurdles title. Kielbasa has a couple of medals over 400. Popovic, Strapala and Eva Svoboda with an inspired final leg for Poland to pull them up into the silver medal.
Big shout out as well to Gina Luckenkämper on that third leg, the fastest of the third legs, and she took Germany up from second. She took over from Lisa Meyer just behind the poles and held her form right the way around the bend. Handed over to Rebecca Haase, a big lead. She was closed down by Eva Svoboda. Svoboda was the fastest woman on that final leg, but the lead was just too big for Poland to shut down.
And you feel the passion that the German crowd and the German athletes have brought to this event has been rewarded here this evening in the final event. They put together a brilliant race. This is the first changeover. We'll see Asha Philip just not quite making it to Amani Lansico. So that was Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the defending champions, out. Back to the drawing board for them. But Germany are so good technically. They started this charge a few years ago. They're good on their changeovers, very tight, very disciplined. Rebecca Haase, resisting there. You're not meant to have a look back. Haase did just slow herself down ever so slightly to ensure she got that baton safely. Gina Luckenkämper, the individual champion, did run a tremendous bend. Eva Svoboda, the indoor 60-metre champion from the Europeans a few years ago, couldn't quite do enough to get the gold medal, but it was a great silver.
Well, I just wonder how much Rebecca Haase knew about Eva Svoboda closing her down on the outside. And a word as well, it wasn't just Britain who failed to finish. France as well on that changeover, the same one that Asha Philip failed to get the baton through to a colleague. And when you saw on the final changeover from Gina Luckenkämper to Rebecca Haase, on her outside, Mallory Lecomte just looking with a disgust, utter contempt at her compatriots, because she was expecting to be given the baton in a medal position. I think emotions have subsided a little bit. There we see the French just commiserating with each other, but there's no diluting the joy of the Germans. And that, as we were talking about, makes it no less than 7 goals for Germany, and they top the medal table at the athletics. 16 medals in total, 4 less than Great Britain and Northern Ireland, but 1 more gold, and that puts them in pole position. And speaking of the poles, there's Anna Kielbasa, absolutely delighted. She's got a bronze in the individual 400 metres, now dropping down to get a silver in the 4x100 and in a national record.
Yeah, really impressed by the way Kielbasa, the age of 32, she's in Poland's top 3 based on times over 100, 200 and 400, and joins Sven Kobol in winning 3 medals at these championships.
It was a brilliant inspired run from Kielbasa.